Hey everyone, welcome to Wealth Matters. I'm Warren. I'm a corporate banker in the City of London, and I'm here to help you master your money and build your long-term wealth. Today we're talking about how wealth is spread across ethnic communities or races in the UK. You may have heard this referred to before as the racial wealth gap or income inequality. Lots of content out there, especially covering the USA, but less so for the UK. So here I am with this video, guys. Today we're going to focus on how income and household wealth differs across races and ethnicities in the UK. We're going to talk about why they are spread out this way and how you can change or influence your situation. So I'm going to use national government data, guys, taken directly from these databases. I'm going to back everything I'm saying up with statistics. I want to focus really solely on the statistics and then talk about how we can improve our own situations. So firstly, let's set the scene with the population numbers in the UK. Right here in the UK, there's approximately 68 million people. 85% are white, 8% are Asian, 3.5% are black, and the remaining 3.5% are classified as other or mixed race. Now let's start with income and poverty. Here's the statistics for the average hourly gross pay by ethnicity in our country. Now, the highest average earners in our country are Chinese, Indian, and white people, specifically of Irish and British descent. Middle earners are classified as other ethnicities, which isn't particularly helpful, very ambiguous, but looking at the data behind this, we're talking about gypsies and Arabs predominantly. And along with those in the middle, you have Black community, Caribbean and African. And then in the bottom part, you have the Pakistani and Bangladeshi communities. So why do incomes differ across ethnicities and races in this way? You start to understand this more when you look at the type of jobs that ethnic communities in this country tend to be in. We said that the highest average earners in the UK were Chinese, Indians, and whites. Now, if you take a look at their occupation types here, high proportions of these ethnic communities are doing jobs of the professional, technical, and managerial / directorial type, which are higher paying jobs, generally speaking, in the UK than the more manual jobs such as process, plant, and machinery work, and elementary jobs, which are classified officially as occupations that involve simple and routine tasks. Again, very broad, but that's what they're classified as officially. And these manual and elementary jobs, which I just mentioned, according to the statistics, they are the lowest average paying, and these jobs have higher proportions of Pakistani and Bangladeshi members of the UK community working in them. The Black community in the UK, who are middle earners in the UK, generally speaking, you can see that they have the lowest proportion of workers in the highest paying jobs, which are managerial and directorial types of roles. And they have the highest proportion in care, leisure, and elementary type jobs, which collectively are more mid-tier paying jobs. So that's how income is spread across ethnicities in the UK. And we've looked at why as that relates to the type of jobs that ethnic communities tend to do in the UK. And then lastly, linked to income, let's look at the statistics for persistent poverty or relative low income. Same definition, which is defined as earning below 60% of the national average income, which I think is around about £34,000. That's a national income in 3 of the last 4 years. Okay. So once again, according to the statistics, those with the lowest amount of poverty, persistent poverty in the UK and their communities are the white community, the Indian community, and the Chinese communities. In the middle, you have other ethnicities, which again we said were mainly Arabs and Gypsies, and then the Black community. And then lastly, once again, are the Bangladeshi and Pakistani communities in the UK. Now, you might see your particular ethnic community on this list and feel away. We love our own communities and we all want them to thrive and prosper. That's natural. We love where we come from. We love our cultures. You might even be in a low income situation yourself right now, like I was growing up. I grew up working class on a council estate, low income wage family. Nothing wrong with that. I now own properties and I invest in other areas. Being born into a low income demographic wasn't a life sentence for me. It doesn't have to be for you either. You can change your outcomes. So what are some solutions for how you can boost your monthly income regardless of your level of education, current skills, current job, etc.? Well, The good news is that you can do this in several different ways, guys. By the way, if you're liking this video so far and finding this content useful and interesting, please do drop a like and share with a friend. That engagement really does help this video be seen by more people. So I've done dedicated videos on how to supplement your income via side hustles. So check out my videos in my side hustle playlists, where I've given you several simple and practical ways, guys, not some drop shipping, Amazon, ridiculous strategy where you have to cough up thousands of pounds up front. Practical ways, guys, to increase your monthly income by hundreds of pounds per month. So check those videos out. I also invest in property in affordable areas of the UK. That's a key part, guys. I live in London, but I don't invest in London. I invest up north. And again, see my playlist on how to invest in property for more information around that. And I've also created a free ebook on property. The link is in the description below. But my point here, guys, is that when it comes to income, you don't need to necessarily go to uni and get a degree. You don't need to retrain in a new skill or a new industry. You don't need to pay thousands of pounds for a course. There are simple and practical ways to increase and supplement your income that pretty much everyone can do. And the information is out there for free, including this video, guys. Now let's move on to the real meat and most interesting part for me personally of this video, which is wealth, household wealth. Now, income is what you earn by supplying your labor. Wealth is what you accumulate over time or inherit, right? And it's really wealth that has generational impacts and matters in the long term. I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to build enough wealth so that my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren are good in life. So let's look at how wealth differs across ethnicities in the UK. Now you can see here that the main sources of wealth in the UK are pensions, property, financial wealth, which is savings, investments in stocks and shares, bonds, and then physical wealth, which are goods that you own, such as cars, jewelry, etc., in that order. So here are the statistics by ethnicity for each of these. And once again, the same pattern plays out by and large. I just mentioned how essential building wealth is. How can you build in these areas? Firstly, private pensions. Your employer must pay an amount equal to at least 3% of your gross salary into your pension by law in the UK. Now, this usually goes into some sort of stocks, bonds, or commodities investment funds. And because of the way that money grows through compounding over time, you really should start contributing to your workplace private pension fund as early as possible. Now, the temptation is to take the money now rather than putting it towards your pension and worry about paying your pension later on down the line when you're in your 30s and 40s, because there's still time, right? And while that's true, you're also literally cheating yourself out of hundreds of thousands of pounds later down the line by doing that because of compounding and the way money grows. By doing it early, you are building more wealth. So ring your HR department and start contributing and building your wealth now via your pension. Second is property, my favorite area of investing. You know this from my videos, guys. UK property has grown 275% on average since 2001, and 23% in the last 5 years, and 10% in the last 12 months during Corona, guys. Property has consistently grown over the long term for decades in this country. This is why we invest in multiple properties, myself and my wife. Now, again, check out my playlist on investing in property for everything related to that. And then lastly is financial wealth. To give you some more stats, the FTSE 100 has grown by 200% in the last 10 years and 32% in the last 5 years. And it's so easy to invest nowadays with apps like Trading 212, eToro, Free Trade, etc., guys. There really are few barriers to entry when it comes to investing in the stock market. Again, if you want to invest and get some free shares, etc. There are links in my description section below. But yes, guys, simple and practical ways how you can change your outcomes, change what your wealth is going to be further down the line. The key is to start now. Because of compounding, the earlier you take action and you start, you're almost guaranteed to have results if you do these things now and consistently, guys. So that's how income and wealth varies in the UK by ethnicity. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do drop a like, share. It really helps this channel grow. It helps this video get out there to more people, and I'll see you guys soon.